are not seized away from them, Uday.
With us, my colleague Belly Thomas has in fact spoken with another victim, Hamza Faizi, and his relative as well.
Now that you have heard the harrowing ordeal of Miss Tushara, a resident of Talapura in Manandawadi in Wayanad district, getting Waqf Board's notice saying that her ancestral property belongs to the Waqf Board. So now, along with that, we have another person here in the same locality who belongs to the minority community, and his name is Hamza Faizi, who is a 70-year-old stationery shop owner who has been living here since 1998. So let's find out what his ordeal was as to when he received the notice from the Waqf. Sir, you have been a resident of this Talapura since 1998. Yes. Okay, so tell us something about when did you buy the property and from whom, and when did you get this notice from the Waqf? And you said that there was no mention of Waqf anywhere in your land documents earlier, yes. And all of a sudden this is coming. Yes. So you tell me in your comfortable language, how did all these happen?
हम ये प्रॉपर्टी लिया 98 में फ्रॉम आलंगंडी कुन्युट्टी, वो भी अभी है, उसको बेटा सन सब्र इधर ही है, उसके बाद हम लिया 12 सेंट, वो उसका घर में का सब रिकॉर्ड हमारे पास भी है, पट्टन भी है, आधार भी है। ये अगले महीने में अक्टूबर में हम विलेज में उसका टैक्स भी लिया, सब क्लियर है। अभी तक कुछ पुराना वाला हमको बोलता नहीं, ये भूमि वक्फ लैंड ऐसे नहीं बोला, हमको कोई नहीं बोला। इतना साल हम इसमें हमारे लोन भी लिया, कोई घर के लिए थोड़ा कृषि बोलते हैं फसल ऐसी सब लिया। ये 15 दिन के पहले हमको ऐसी लेटर आया, ये लैंड वक्फ के तुम ये पकड़ा, तुम वो 16 तारीख को हमको जवाब देना बनता है, ऐसी बोलते लेटर आया हमको।
After you got this notice from the Waqf Board, did you address the grievance at the mosque or at your the masjid where you go for prayers?
Yes.
What did they say?
जैसे हम गल्फ में काम किया, उसके पहले हम बहुत साल इधर ये जमायत कमेटी के अंदर काम किया हम गया। अभी हम गल्फ में जोड़ा अभी बिजनेस है, अभी ऐसी चलता है। वो टाइम में हम नहीं सुना नहीं, पुराना वाले को नहीं सुना नहीं, ऐसी वक्फ भूमि ऐसा नहीं सुना, इसलिए हम पकड़ा। कोई बोलेगा हम नहीं पकड़ेगा हम ऐसे ये भूमि। अभी वो बोलता है ये तुम पकड़ा, ये वक्फ के माल है, ये वक्फ के ज़मीन है, तुम छोड़ना मत है, ऐसी बोलते हमको।
So Hamza Faisal is telling us that since 1998 he is enjoying that property, which is around nearly 13 cents that he had purchased it in the year 1998, and after that all of a sudden a bolt out of the blue he receives a notice from Waqf Board on October 28 that he has to present before a Waqf tribunal which has called him on November 16th in person, or else they would decide the matter in his absence. So his family is totally shocked, and now, as of now, he is going to consult an advocate and as to proceed with what next with his property. So this is the plight of the 70-year-old Hamza Faizi from Talapura in Manandawadi district. Your relative got a notice from the Waqf all of a sudden when he clearly mentions that there was no any records of mention of Waqf in any of his land documents. So what was his mental condition, or like what was it? What did he do next?
Yeah, it is really true, and what he said. And we are actually shocked and unexpected this one, because before me also, I didn't hear anything about this. This is really unexpected, and we are shocked because this all lands we bought, and the another person by money, and we are not coming and with any without documents, nothing like that. We have every documents and everything here, and we are staying here. We are living here with that property. This all our properties like that. But this is the last notice. They said they are saying it is the Waqf board properties is all land and lands. But we built a home and everything, buildings and business and everything. This we are doing here. This is really unexpected.
Belly, what do these families plan to do now? What is their recourse going to be?
Uday, they are running pillar to post and getting opinions after opinion from legal cells like senior counsels and advocates who are guiding them as to. Some of them are saying not to respond for the notice. Some of them are saying that we would prolong. We would take an adjournment and then face it later. Some of them are saying that we would draft a befitting reply for that and things like that. So yet now there is no concrete solution as to how these people are going to counter these notices. But you can see even Muslim families are not spared. They are called encroachers. In this case, the 70-year-old Hamza Faisi says, who runs a stationery shop on that Talapura main road. He says that he had purchased the property in 1998 and he has all the documents with him in hand, with along with the property receipts. And when he talked about this with his mosque committee members, they too were like, they withdrew their hands and they said that once it's a Waqf board property, it is a Waqf board property, and he is being threatened in that way, is that he's saying. So there is a kind of a challenge for these families to counter these Waqf board notices, and the legal cell, as in the advocates, are giving them hopes as to they can fight it out legally and can retain their land with themselves. Uday.
Right, thank you, Belly, for joining us with those details. Let's take a short break on that note.